Hi guys, it's Kelly from Old Cal Mall, and Generator 74 and I were at a scrap and crop at our local library on Saturday, which was yesterday, and I rocked out some layouts and I wanted to show you. So the first layout that I did is this Thanksgiving style layout, and I used Basic Gray Pyrus line, and I liked both sides, so I tore the edges at the top, and then I put this tag, and it says, so very grateful for you, and I stuck that in there, and I had, that tag I had actually coffee inked it. Basically I take my tags and I soak them in coffee, old coffee, or coffee if I don't drink my whole cup of coffee or something, overnight, and it gets that really cool look. You can tea dye it too, but I usually coffee dye it. And then at the bottom I have some embellishments from the Purple Pumpkin and a little butterfly that I got at the dollar store over here, and I stickled that, and then some flowers at the bottom. So this is the layout. You can see up close. That's what I created, and that is going to be for Thanksgiving photos. And I don't have my photos, I didn't have my photos along with me, so I just did some basic layouts that I could add my photos to. And this is the next one, and this was actually a card kit that I took and manipulated into a layout instead of using it for cards. And this is also Basic Gray. So I have that one. And it says beautiful at the top with the rub-on, and then at the bottom it says just because. So I also have this one, and it's from the same line as the previous one, also from the card kit. I put the hello detail at the top, and I have seam binding at the bottom with some butterflies and just some florals. So it's also just some very basic. And the next one was this Basic Gray Lemonade background paper with some birds that I cut out from another paper, and I added some buttons that matched the paper. I fussy cut all the birds, and then along the side I had cut out some circles to just put along the side of the mat. I did a full page mat so I can put the photos actually behind these birds right here. And then at the bottom I put a beauty title on top of the Basic Gray journaling little block there. And the next one that I created was this one, and it's also from the Basic Gray Lemonade line, and I found some corduroy flowers in my stash, so I wanted to use those, and I just found some extra little embellishments that fit in the middle, so I'm going to add my photos to that. And then I did this Christmas layout. Of course, this is from an older line of Basic Gray Christmas, and I noticed I did all my photo mats down in the bottom right corner. I'm not really sure why, but it just worked out that way, I guess. So that was another layout I did, and then the very last one is actually going to be for my craft room, and it's going into a 12 by 12 frame. I used background paper with gray stripes, and if you noticed any of my other videos that I've been making, I had some items that I made. There was a texture plate box, I have a graphic 45 dress form holder, and also a little card holder that I used graphic 45 for, and it's the matching colors of my craft room, and this one is right along the same lines, and it's going to be gray and orangish and yellows and a punch of red, and this actually has some green in it, but there's not really going to be a lot of green in that. I just like the colors that matched. So this is what I did. I had this scalloped center paper that I used. Here is a rub-on from Michaels. I used that. Here's some Recollections flowers. I added a Prima flower over here to that. That's a Prima flower. And then I fussy cut this little gentleman's car, old-time car. I fussy cut that from a graphic 45. It was a gentleman's paper. And then this is some seam binding. Then I took the same seam binding and I made a seam binding flower at the top, and I added a jewel center from my grandma's old jewelry stash. And then down here I did another flower with a miniature teeny tiny cameo center, also from her stash. And I added some bling, and I put my craft room in, I was going to say stickles, it was stickers. And I added a couple of brads at the top, and then I have this life bingo ticket that I did a little inking to, and that I printed off the computer. I found it on a graphics website. So that's my layout for my craft room, and thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.